Hey there. Now that we showed you how to operate Connecteam, how to get it installed and get kind of set up to it, we're going to show you all how to work the time clock. Whether you're hourly, day rate, or a salaried employee, you're always going to be using the time clock feature. To get to that, it's on your feed. It's the second option for you right next to quick tasks, or you could find that in the assets tab under time clock. Once you click on time clock, it's going to pull you to this screen. This is where you clock in and clock out. First things first, I'm going to go over it with our hourly employees. If you're hourly in the warehouse, simply to start your shift, you're going to click clock in. And this feature, what we're about to do here, is universal for everyone. You're going to select the job that you're working on. If you're out on the road, you're going to select that specific project, such as CBS Golf, and you'll click your project within there. If you're in the warehouse, there's a couple options for you to work from there. For now, we're just going to do warehouse, and then click warehouse. That's where most of the work's going to be done here. Whenever you're starting your shift, the big important thing at the end of the day is to always leave a brief description of what you've done. It doesn't have to be much, just enough for us to know if we're looking back a week, 2 weeks, even a month earlier, to know what you were doing on that specific day. It helps out a bunch. So you'll put just like clean tables, easy peasy. That was your project for the day. Sweet. On the warehouse, if you're going on a lunch break or taking a 15-minute break, it's important to utilize the start break feature. You're going to click that, and it's going to be a lunch break or rest break. For this example, we're going to click lunch break, go on our 30. Click that. It's going to start your break. It's loading right here. So perfect. It's starting our break here. Once you finish, let's say you finish your 30 and you're ready to get back to work, all you do is click end break, and it's going to bring you back. It's going to give you the option to either switch jobs. So if you're going from working in the warehouse to maybe working on a TLT suite or something like that, it gives you the option to do that. But for this example, we're just returning to the warehouse. It's going to return to job. Sweet. Now that's starting our second part of our shift. At the end of the day, we're going to just clock out before we leave the warehouse. Click end shift again. And it's going to give you a brief overview of what you're doing. Click confirm. Perfect. You're done for the day. Easy peasy. Now next what we're going to do is we're going to go over, you day rate guys, how to successfully do this to make sure we're all on the same page. To start, you're going to click clock in. For this example, we'll be using CBS Golf, and we'll click the 18 tower follow truck. Perfect. Once we're here, it's going to start your time clock. Over here in attachments, this is where you're going to put in your note. That's where you're going to put what you're getting paid for the day. Very important. For here, we want everybody to be doing this the same way so it looks uniform across the company. We're going to start by doing this by typing DR, that's your day rate. For this example, we're going to put $50. After that, you put a backslash, capital P, capital D for per diem. That's $75 across the board. So that tells Tyler, Gary, me, Darrow what you're getting paid, and basically we can make sure your pay is right. So once you're done with that, if you're a day rate employee, you only have to be clocked in for a minute or two. That's how we know that you worked that day, and we can categorize it correctly. So you click end shift, click confirm hours, and perfect. That's all you need to do. With that, we do have to make a change because we did forget to do something for the day rate employees. If you need to make changes to your shifts or request a shift change, you're going to do that here in timesheet. It's right below clock in. This is also where you review your hours before a pay period ends. Every 2 Sundays, a Sunday before a pay period, you're going to get a notification to your feed saying it's time to get paid, that you need to review your timesheets. That's something we don't do here. We aren't going to add time in for you if you don't put your time in, so it's really important that you all put your time in correctly the first time around. So we're on Friday. I need to make a change to this one. So I'm going to click Friday, and on the 18 tower follow truck for that day, on the note, there's something really important you have to do. it's important to leave just a brief description of what you did. So we're going to put drive to Nicholasville, something brief, easy for us to understand, and we know what you did for that day. So in here, you're going to just click Save Changes, and that's going to shoot that to us. Let's say we're on Friday now, and yesterday you forgot to clock in. It's not the end of the world. It happens. So all you have to do really is you're going to go to Timesheet. You're going to go ahead and click on Thursday, and you're going to see no shifts or absences were recorded today because you forgot to clock in. So you're just going to go ahead and click Add a new request, and you're going to add a shift request. And we're going to change the job because we're working CBS Golf on the 18 Tower Follow. We're going to put a note, DR50/PD75. And we're going to put drive to Louisville. That way we know here what you're doing. Makes it simple. Okay? And then you're going to send that for approval, where somebody in the offices will go ahead and approve that for you and get that fixed up. You just click I'm done, and that's easy peasy there. And I see the pending requests here, and I can approve them from here. We're going to go back here real quick. So yeah, this is where you clock in your timesheet. Very important for you to do every week. Here you'll see your request that you sent in. If you need to change anything, you'll see if it's pending, approved, or denied. You'll know that. And if you have any questions, you can call the office. Anybody in here could help you answer those questions. With that, that's kind of the end of the time clock. It's a pretty simple process once you get it down pat. Going from there, it's pretty simple. Next on the list, we're going to go over Job Scheduler and quick tasks. So you know what's coming up for you, what we have projected work for you, good stuff like that. So click on to the next video and we'll go over it there.